Good morning, Francis Mahan once again from A Journey into the Mind. Today I want to bring to you the awareness of how dependency can be a form of coercion, because if you depend on others, on your government, your spouse, your children, or anyone in order to live or lead a normal life, to some extent there is no independence, because the word dependency means you are controlled or held back by the desires and reliance of others. You depend on someone, not yourself. We are all self-fulfilling individuals. And if you want to know how a society, and I'm not speaking about anyone in particular, I guess we can look back at history, even biblical times, and understand that if you want to keep a society under control, you make the citizens dependent upon you. It has been known that this was done through power of religion, power of governmental institution, and even hierarchy such as prince, queens, and princes. Today, to an extent, that is still alive and in existence. Anytime you have a system that is supporting people and not allowing them to evolve with the transition of time and everything that is progressing within an institution, you are controlling them. You are slowing them down. And if a person is unable to be creative, to contribute to society, or even have a job, what you're seeing is the decadence and the death of their soul. And have you ever seen someone whose soul is so depleted that they don't even feel like living? That to an extent, all you see is an ambulant body moving around. If you want to see a prime example of that, look at people who are homeless. They have lost their soul, they have lost their spirit, their hope, and they don't even rely on the government to help them. Because whatever assistance they get is so meager, they can't even support themselves. It is obvious they can't afford a place to live. And whatever comfort is providing for them is at a temporary level, where they're still on the street regardless of what happened. How do you rebuild a society? Give them faith, give them hope, give them something to contribute to and feel worthy. Feel part of it, rather than apart from everything that is going on or is progressing in time. I believe that regardless of where we are, whether it is Europe, US, Middle East, Asia, or even India, any place, we still have a lot to learn as far as contributing to lift others, to lead a creative life, a worthy life, and a life where everyone looks forward to something positive on a daily basis. I don't care where you go, who you are, or where you came from. If you have the time to travel, you will see the same thing today every place you go. There are those who are capable of contributing to society and being part of the evolution, and there are those who are being left behind. And I completely disagree if someone says that it's not possible to take a society that is partially depleting with its habitats or individuals and rebuild it. We all know the expression, Rome was not built in one day. But that it can be done? Yes. How? Give those who have the knowledge, the experience, and have also lived through that process the opportunity to teach, to help, to enhance, by some means provided, to assist and to give a hand to those who need it. I firmly believe today that we have our priorities so confused and out of place. Our emphasis is on financial, political, and of course, no longer religious or spiritual. And I can tell you, my friends, that when the spirit begins to die, there is nothing but ambulance souls walking around, sad, depleted, existing at an inhumane level, not contributing, not feeling part of the system, but feeling like they're being used by the system, or were thrown into the tunnels of hell by the progress of evolution that distinguishes between those who are capable of doing certain things and those who are not. Believe me not, I don't care who you are or where you came from. We can all contribute to something in this society to make it a better place. We can reestablish, we can rebuild, we can enhance. But oh no, on the other hand, we are destroying the fabric of society. If I may incorporate this, I love the idea of artificial intelligence because I believe in human evolution, evolvement, intellectual capacity, creativity, innovation. Every time I see a shuttle up in space or any discovery we make, I am happy to see that we are moving forward. But what is happening to those who remain static, who are not part of the system, who are not contributing, who are being left behind? If those who are being left behind compose the majority, trust me, the end result will be destruction. Why? Think of the beginning of time. If it is true that evil exists, and evil existed before anyone recognized the Spirit of God or the essence of something that is greater than themselves, then evil will take place. And when evil takes place, malice occurred. And it will infiltrate into the fabric of society like a parasite. Like a parasite eating our flesh, our brain, and our body. In the essence of that which we will not be able to cope with, regardless of how advanced we are. And yes, I agree. I agree with Elon Musk when he is building a society or a possible habitat in planet in Mars. Because at some point we are going to need that. Not so much because Earth is going to be destroyed by an asteroid, but by the fact that we will create our own monster that will destroy ourselves. And I'm not thinking in negative views, because if you can listen to my previous video, I am trying to contribute to the evolution of time by which we can progress in every possible way. But at the same token, we cannot forget and leave the rest behind. We must contribute to the well-being, to the spirit, to the rebuilding of a society by which those who are meager bodies walking around will outweigh the majority. That is not possible. Not in this evolution of time. Not in this time where our intelligence exceed that of the cavemen. This is Francis Mahan one more time, speaking to you about the progress of time, evolution, about those who are being left behind while we evolve at the speed of light with our intellect, innovation, and creativity. A complete society cannot be built unless all of its citizens are created equal. And when I hear the word equal, I think we need to look around. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful weekend.